Hello everyone, this is John from JB. Today is Wednesday, 16 December 2020. Market has just closed for the morning sessions. Now the timing is 12:40 p.m. lunchtime. So the market is up by 12 point, closing at 1686 level with a volume 6.7 billion, value is 2.7 billion. Gainer 791, loser is 380s. So sentiment definitely is positive at this moment. Let's have a look on the KLCI charting. So this one is the KLCI chartings. So this week the KLCI has been testing for second time at a level of 1695. 1695. It tested second time for this week, Monday and today, Wednesday. So as per what I mentioned in the earlier videos, the projection conservative target will be 1700. So it's about a couple points only. You hit 1700 soon. So although we have a negative candle this on Monday, today we'll see if the market will close the gap or not. So anyhow, I'm still positive for the market at this moment, KLCI market. So I would think that 1700 is not a problem. So the next projection level will be 1760. If you have no idea how to get the figures, you can refer to my earlier video and on the top right side, which is back to 26 November 2020. So okay, this one is the KLCI. Let's have a look on other items. So I need to emphasize that the stock that I mentioned in this video doesn't serve as a buy call or sell call. It doesn't serve as a buying or selling calls. Please be noted, it's not a buy or sell recommendations. The stocks that mentioned in this video is purely serve for knowledge purpose for my own record. So I just want to share my knowledge in this video. So today I'll go through some of the stocks at this moment. So we can see the top volume page. This one is the most active volume page. So you're able to see that there are still a lot of counters still spiking up. Tiger WC 500%, Vipuri, Warren 66%, Tiger 20, Vipuri 20. So you can see that there are still a lot of counters still spiking up. Of course, some of the stock is pulling back at this moment. So the market has been bullish since 1600 level. So I'll touching some of the stock. It's not a stock pick, eh? So let's have a look on the some stock. Okay, firstly I'm going to talk about the Public Bank. Public Bank has proposed for the bonus issue. If you have one stock, you're entitled for 4 unit bonus issue, which is equivalent to 5 unit at the end after X for the bonus. But the date for the X date bonus issue haven't been announced yet. Public Bank is very interesting. Let's have a look on some telegrams that I shared earlier. So Telegram, this one is the Telegram that I share the news and market updates. So Apple breakout neckline overnight 125. I think it's going to break historical high soon. Let's have a look on the pin message. So this one is the pin message. Okay, this one is I'm talking about the Public Bank bonus issue for one. So I believe many people has heard about the Public Bank's story, like if you're holding the stocks 1000 unit, man, 2 to 3 decades ago, which is 20 to 30 years ago, now you might be a millionaire at this moment. I believe many investors have heard about that brainwashing story, right? So after the bonus issue, the price will be adjusted. It will be divided by 5, adjusted to a certain price based on the price closing one day before the X date. So in this example, I'm taking 20 ringgit as the closing buy price for one day before the X date, for example. So let's say we are talking about Public Bank is closing at 20 ringgit one day before the X date. So the price will be adjusted by dividing 5, so which is equivalent to 4 ringgit on the X date onward. So since you have heard about the story, like fundamental strong of the Public Banks, it's a bank base, their revenue is good, profit is very good. I believe many retail investors will love to pay 4 ringgit to buying in on the XZ. I'm not sure you are agree or not, but I would love to buy in after the X bonus. So in these scenarios, would you buy in before the X bonus issue or after the X bonus issue? So since a lot of people were buying after the X date, which is theoretically lower price, relatively lower price comparing to 20 ringgit, right? So I would suggest to buying in before the X date. So I did mention about these things somewhere around 20 ringgit level, so it's now already spiked up to 22 ringgits. Anyhow, it's still attractive to me if you're willing to buy in before the X date. Why I'm talking about buying before the X date is because since a lot of people, retail investor, would willing to pay buying in at a relatively lower price after the X date, let's say 4 ringgit. So do you think you're able to get it at 4 ringgit after the X date? I would say there's a very, very high chance that on the X date, the price will definitely open high. So because a lot of people were chasing it on the X date, so why not you are buying in before the X date? So maybe it look pricey, but in Malaysia, minimum quantity size is 100 units. So 20 ringgit will be equivalent to 2,000. 100 unit multiply 20, it will be equivalent to 2,000 gross value. So if you are buying in, let's say 5 lots, you need to ready for 10,000 ringgit. So definitely, that is why the price is spiking up before the X date. Not even the X date haven't been announced at this moment. So over the time, if the public bank still maintain a good revenue and profit, it definitely will slowly climbing up for the share price. So in this case, once the share has been go for the X date for the public bank, many retail investors definitely will chasing in for public bank. So the public bank will bring up the KLCI because there's a strong wedge in the KLCI index. So when public bank is moving upside, KLCI will moving upside strongly. So they will move together. I mean, if you are not agree, so you can check back the last few days for the momentum for public bank. Is it in line with the KLCI up? So even today it's going up as well. So this is the story that I want to tell at this moment. I would say I still need to emphasize it's not a buy recommendations, but it's my view and learning lesson record for myself. Okay, let's have a look on the index back. I double click it. So you can see the public bank is still have a wedging zone here. Even yesterday it's strongly up a lot as well. Okay, let's move on to other stocks. So these things, let's have a look on the Padini maybe. Padini I did mention in the earlier video as well. It's still on the strong uptrend. Yes, it's look like it's non-stop at this moment. So we zoom out to see the chartings. So I did mention there are certain stock has been hitting the resistance recently. Okay, so quite a number of good stock has been hitting the resistance level recently. So many people say the sky is the limit. I would say you don't limit your sky. So this one is the resistance level. Let's have a look. This one is the resistance level. So it will be projecting the target to higher range, maybe higher to probably 350. Probably 350. 350 is around here. This one is weekly chart. Definitely it will pull back about 320 level, which is maybe today is pulling back as well. That's the reason it will be pulling back a bit. So next we have a look on the other stocks maybe. Lei Hong. Lei Hong is moving upside recently. There's a volume supporting it. So we zoom out to weekly. So you can see there's 1 week with a volume, last week with a volume of 160 millions. So with the previous week volume, it continues to bring up the price. We'll see if it can hit to a 40-cent level. Okay. And let's have a look for the next. MBSP is a financial bank as well. So zoom up, it's spiking up as well with a volume. There's also a profit taking as well next day. So but it's managed to stand 70 cents at this moment. I would still positive. Let's zoom up. So because it hit the resistance level, 75 cents, around 75 cents, it hit the resistance level, so the price will be pulling back for profit taking for some while. So I would say it's still positive at this moment. If it managed to break this resistance level, I'll draw a rough figure, 75 cents. So we draw the floor. Where is the floor for this counter? Conservative, we will take about here, 50 cents. So it will be a gap of 25 cents, right? With a 25 cents, we project it for the upside, to the upside. How can we project it? So we draw a line here. Oh, that is not working, sorry. So we draw a line from here to here. 25 cents. So it will be projected to the upside. 25 cents. On top of the 75 cents, it will be equivalent to how many? 95, right? 95 cents as a target, the first target. So it will take a bit of time for the progress because it's a weekly chart. It will take weeks or months to progress toward the targets. So let's have a look for the next one. Of course, you need to have a other than we are talking about profits, rewardings. So you need to protect yourself at a lower range. Let's say about 60 cent level. You need to have a control of your accounts. It's probably if you can manage to control your risk at 10% will be best if you are talking about to trading short term. Okay. How about post? This one is the post. You know post what they are doing, right? Their business is delivery. So let's have a look on the chartings. This one is the charting. So I'll draw some lines here. Where's the resistance? Resistance is somewhere around say it's already hit. We say more or less already hit 115 level. So you need to take over this range, this level neckline. So you'll move further toward the 135, or you can draw the projection to get the figure of the projections. 15 is nearly about 30 cent. 30 cent on what will be 146. 146 is around here as per the target. Okay. SCGM is going to release their financial result end of the month. I would say this one is interesting, but it broke down the support level, which is the floor, which I'm not really like it at this moment. I would say 13153. It break down, so you need to stand back. You need to stand above this line to stay survive. If it doesn't stand above, I would still bearish for this counter. It will move further lower. So many people like AirAsia. AirAsia resistance level at somewhere around 110. Estimation is 110. I'll zoom out. So this one is obvious resistance right over here. So project it from this level, maybe around 90 cent. 90 cent to what? 109 is 20 cent projection. Projection with a 20 cent will go to 130 as the next level. So which is in line to this resistance level 131. So conservatively we will go for the 130. But you need to hit 110 first at this moment. So after hit 110, you're pulling back. You're pulling back. So I've been touching some of the counters so far. I believe that's all today. Thank you very much and goodbye.